Hello everybody, Ethan DB14 here, and we're ready for demo number 17. Where are we racing at? Lowe's Night. First time we get Lowe's Night. Like we had in the first ever demo, we had Lowe's Day. So the camera is on the leader, Kevin Harvick, now it's on Mark Martin. Oh, and Lowe's Night has 20 laps, just like the first demo. Randy LaJoie right there, who made his way to 9th. Rusty Wallace, who made his way to the top 10. Nadeau's not that far, neither is Marlin, but I give credit to Nadeau. Atwood is almost there, so is Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. who rounds out the top 15. And so far, no contacts yet for what I'm saying. Usually that happens. We just had Tony Raines, now Jerry Nadeau in the 25 with the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. Rusty Wallace in the Team Rusty Ford. Right there's Tony Raines and Dale Jarrett, manufacturers. Kevin Harvick has the Chevrolet, only one. Ryan Newman, Jimmy Spencer, and Mark Martin of the Fords, and Ken Schrader's the Pontiac. Harvick continues to lead with rookie Ryan Newman right there. Now Schrader is up there in second. Now Harvick, he's going for his first demo win because Harvick never won one. Neither did Schrader or Newman. None of them three did. Neither did Jimmy Spencer. The only one in the top 5 that did win one was Mark Martin. The top 4 guys, however, first through 4th, did not win one. Harvick, Schrader, Newman, or Spencer. None of them won a demo yet. Randy LaJoie has made his way up. He's now catching up with the leaders, and Rusty Wallace almost spun LaJoie out. One aggressive move from Rusty Wallace. There's Mark Martin, and Jason Leffler in the 01 car. Okay. Kevin Harvick, Ken Schrader, Jimmy Spencer, Ryan Newman, Mark Martin, Jason Leffler, Dale Jarrett, Tony Raines, Randy LaJoie, and Rusty Wallace are the top 10. Now Jason Leffler in that 01, he's put up a pretty impressive race here. He's 6th right now. Schrader's not that far behind from Harvick, so Schrader is making his move for the lead. 2 minutes in, we're already on that 4. And there's Rusty Wallace trying to get around LaJoie. He's going to do it. All them guys in the back of the field aren't giving up either. They're moving up. There was Rusty Wallace and our first camera shot of this demo on Jimmy Spencer. All right, fast laps. Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, Steve Park, and the one with the top speed was Rusty Wallace at 171.19, so good job, Wallace. Alright, so now the camera's on Ken Schrader, who's trying to get around Jimmy Spencer, and I think Harvick lost the lead, unless he didn't. There's Dale Jarrett right behind Leffler. Top 5 gainers, Andretti 5, Green and Benson 3, Junior and Ward-Burton 2. Junior's the highest in 13th, lowest Andretti in 38th. Jeff Green is 30th, Johnny Benson 34th, and Ward-Burton 18th. Junior and Burton aren't giving up. Neither of them guys in the back. So now we have Jerry Nadeau. Oh! Nadeau hits the wall, scrapes it. Just one little sound like that, a scrape of the wall, and he's already been hit. So now we have the camera on Rusty Wallace trying to get around Dale Jarrett. But that number 2 Ford is struggling. Top 5 rookies, Kevin Harvick, Jason Leffler, Ryan Newman, Tony Raines, and Randy LaJoie. Harvick is 1st, and the lowest being LaJoie in 11th. Leffler's 5th, Newman 6th, and Raines 9th. Harvick and Leffler are the only ones in the top 5, and Newman and Raines are the top 10, but all 4 of them are in the top 10, and LaJoie is a position away from that. So now there's Jerry Nadeau again, and look who's behind him. 3-time demo winner, 3-time winner in demos, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jason Leffler, he's never won a demo either, so he's fighting hard to get up there, and he's in the top 5. But Harvick, yep, he's still in the lead. He hadn't lost the lead yet. Jimmy Spencer we have in 4th. Leffler making an impressive race in 5th, but Harvick would win this unless someone gets around him. And there's Ken Schrader in that 36 Pontiac trying to get around him. And now there's Nadeau in 11th. Where did LaJoie go? He's all the way back in 13th. And Bethel, who's 14th, unexpectedly. And rounding out the top 15 is Tony Stewart. Mark Martin. Almost 5 minutes in, we're on lap 9. About to be 10. And there it goes. Right after it got to Dale Jarrett's car, it happened. So now he's right behind Ryan Newman. Newman done drive the 12 cars to the next game in 2003, though 2 cars gone. Manufacturers Kevin Harvick's the only Chevrolet again, Ken Schrader's the Pontiac, Mark Martin and Jimmy Spencer are the Fords, and Jason Leffler's the Dodge. And it looked like Mark Martin was about to swerve there and lose 3rd place to Spencer. But here comes Spencer right below him. Anyways, those 5 guys up there are the top 5, and there's Ryan Newman right behind the rear end of the top 5 guy, Jason Leffler. It's a Dodge versus a Ford, and mainly them Dodges get past easily, but that Dodge of Leffler's not giving up that position. Oh, Mike Skinner almost wrecked it. The 31 car, Mike Skinner, almost hit the wall. He slid out into the wall. Oh, and Ken Schrader made contact with the wall, and so did Jimmy Spencer. Intervals, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Spencer, Ken Schrader, Mark Martin, Jason Leffler, Rusty Wallace, Ryan Newman, Jerry Nadeau, Dale Jarrett, and Tony Raines. Commotion is already breaking out. As Skinner almost spun out, Spencer and Schrader made contact with the wall. So things have gone wrong on lap 12 or 11 of 20 at Lowe's at night. Saturday Dale Jr. trying to get around Jarrett, and what a weird race it is now. After Skinner almost spinning out, Schrader and Spencer made contact with the wall. But Spencer is now second. Fastest laps, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, Bobby Hamilton, and the one with the top speed is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Like a 0.5 millimeter ahead of Hamilton. So yeah, I got a little bit of math going on with NASCAR. Now there's Rusty Wallace, who's about to enter the top 10, unless he's not. Because Leffler, I think he dropped out. Or no, he didn't. Alright, there was Ryan Newman. Now Dale Jarrett, who's in front of Dale Jr. and right behind Jerry Nadeau. Lap 14 of 20, we're nearly 10 minutes in. Top 5 gainers, Andretti 8, Mayfield 6, Junior, Labonte, and Wallace 5. The highest one is Wallace in 5th. Yep, he's in it. The lowest being Andretti in 35th, Jeremy Mayfield 23rd, Dale Jr. 10th, and Labonte 26th. Junior and Wallace are in the top 10 as the rear ends. Junior is the rear end of the top 10, and Wallace is the rear end of the top 5. So now there's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oh, and after the Xbox games are over, I can move on to the Nintendo 64 and make up 20 demos of NASCAR 2000. Top 5 rookies, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Jason Leffler, Tony Raines, and Greg Biffle. Biffle's the lowest in 13th. And Harvick, who's led every lap in this so far. And Mark Martin and Ken Schrader fighting for second, and it looks like Martin's going to get it. So Schrader's getting past, but he's not giving up, because now he's attempting to get around Martin again. And then Schrader's going to try and get around Harvick. Oh, and he went right in behind him, almost hit the bumper. Almost hit the bumper of Mark Martin. That 36 car has been acting weird in this race. Now, I thought Gordon was about to spin Nadeau out, but nothing happened. Left there is 6. And what's this we have here? The car's trying to slide out as Rusty Wallace almost went below the line. Now Gordon, who out of nowhere enters the top 10, Raines, he drops out. And LaJoie, he keeps dropping down after being up there. Now he's 15th. And he's about to drop out of the standings up there in the top 15 in the race. But what a weird race it was. When those accidents on lap 12, Schrader, Spencer, and Skinner. Skinner almost spun out, and Schrader smacked the wall. Not smacked it, but skidded into it, and so did Spencer. He just did a little tap on it. Kevin Harvick is the Chevrolet. Mark Martin, Jimmy Spencer, and Rusty Wallace are the Fords, and Ken Schrader is the Pontiac. Schrader just dropped down to 5th, so now he's out of this. Now it's either between those top 3 guys of Harvick, Martin, and Spencer. Spencer, however, he's not doing quite good right now, but the reason why I said the top 3, including Spencer, is because he's been moving on up there. So that Kmart Ford of Jimmy Spencer, he's been moving on. But we're on lap 19 about to end this, and we're about to enter 10 minutes. This is probably going to be our longest demo because of all the accidents. So who's going to win this, Mark Martin or Kevin Harvick? Which one will it be? Alright, here it is. Final lap. Is Martin going to get around him? If Harvick wins the race, he's going to have led every lap. Here they come. Here it is. Who's it going to be, Martin or Harvick? Fastest laps. Bobby Hamilton, Elliott Sadler, Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, and the one with the fastest speed is Ricky Rudd. Here they come to the finish line, and it's Harvick. Mark Martin, Jimmy Spencer, Rusty Wallace, Ken Schrader, Jason Leffler, Dale Jarrett, Jerry Nadeau, Ryan Newman, and Jeff Gordon. Leffler put up an impressive race. So see you guys for demo number 18 coming up next.